one technology that I and many others couldn't live without. It's probably Wi-Fi. I've got Karen Hanely from the Wi-Fi Alliance. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I find this interesting. You actually certify Wi-Fi products. So when you see this little logo on things like routers and what have you, that is what you guys do. You actually test these things out.
Yes. So this is essentially our seal of approval. We test for interoperability, which means that the product from company A will work with the product from company B. And the other primary thing that we test is security. So the really government grade, strong security is baked into everything that we certify.
And so do all manufacturers that make Wi-Fi stuff have to go through you, or?
Well, it's a voluntary organization, but the who's who of the Wi-Fi ecosystem do participate in our organization, so very, very high penetration from that standpoint. We've certified 4,000 products since we began a few years ago, and that 4,000 products is available through our website, so you can go through and certify based on company type, or company name, or product type, or certification type, and the public is able to go then search for those products that they might want.
Why is it important that companies or manufacturers do this?
Well, if I were an IT manager, let's say I'm installing a large IT network, I want to know that both sides of that connection will talk, that somebody has already ensured that those two products work together before I then go into the investment of my whole network.
So it's kind of a guarantee that all these things are theoretically going to work together, right?
We try to ensure that interoperability, yes.
Cool. Well, let's just look at some of the stuff we have.
Okay.
Obviously, routers, need one of those to get the
Yes.
Wi-Fi going, but
Yes.
pretty well everything handheld now is coming out with Wi-Fi built in.
We have certified about 100 handsets with both cellular and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And so when you look at, for example, the hospital system in Vancouver is Wi-Fi, and they take advantage of that to access records and make the hospital staff much more productive and thus giving a better patient experience. Enterprises from a manufacturing standpoint, access to blueprints, emergency services use Wi-Fi. So when you're looking at kind of that connection really in any kind of business, but also in your home, you can connect your printer, you can connect your laptop, obviously, phones, cameras, game devices, TVs, stereos. That network within the home is a very large and growing segment for Wi-Fi.
Well, I find it interesting, a lot of handsets now, like cell phones, are actually building Wi-Fi in it. And people wonder, well, it's already a cell phone, why do you want Wi-Fi?
Well, with that's probably the best example of getting the best of both technologies. You get the roaming capability of a cell phone network, so which means you're out and about, and while cellular technology is kind of low performance, it's very good at transferring you from tower to tower so you don't lose that signal generally. With Wi-Fi, we're a local technology, and it's a very large performance. Let's have fire hose of performance, if you'll allow me. And so you blend those two technologies. When you're in the presence of a Wi-Fi network, you're on Wi-Fi using voice or data. When you then leave that premise, you can switch to the cellular network. It's good for the user. We're happier, right, in terms of the performance and what we can access. And for the carrier, then, it's a better, more efficient management of their network.
This is kind of interesting. I've been following this, an SD card, a memory card,
Yes.
that you'd put in a digital camera, for
Right,
example.
right.
But you've actually, or the manufacturer somehow put Wi-Fi in there as well.
Yes. So in that case, it's a 2 gig memory card that goes into an SD slot on a camera, and that means you can retrofit a camera to be Wi-Fi. We have other manufacturers and members that offer cameras with Wi-Fi, and it means that all those thousands of pictures that I take might actually get to grandma.
Well, that's kind of cool because you could take something like this, put it in your ordinary digital camera,
Yes.
and then when you get home, you don't have to hook up any cables. You just kind of beam them right to
Yes.
your computer.
Yes.
Love
Or
it.
printer or your media server. Yes.
Right. Where can people find out more information about what you guys are up to?
So our website is wi-fi.org, wi-fi.org. We're a top Google and Yahoo destination for Wi-Fi, so you can also search for that. And in there you can look at our members, you can look at white papers that will explain the technology a little bit more. You can get to that database of 4,000 products.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And going through that database, you know that whatever you're buying works with everything else.
Yes, it has been tested to do that, yes.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Karen.
Thank you.